Hey everybody, back again with another toy review. This time it is the Jakks specific Super Mario Lemmy figure, part of the Koopa Kids lineup. And it's really great that we're finally getting these characters after all these years. This is probably why this is one of my favorite toy lines to come out in the last few years. Lemmy was released in the smaller line not too long ago, so I will show you that as well, along with this new figure. And as you can see, I have the card back here. There's a regular Mario with open hands and a green mushroom, brand new black Yoshi, Fire Luigi, who I skipped out on originally and I will be reviewing soon, and a re-release of Shy Guy, which is not new at all, but Lemmy and the black Yoshi are the brand new figures from this series. Very nice, and I have to say that Lemmy is really well done, and I'm very glad he really doesn't share any parts with anyone else. It might look like he does, but I think everything about him is brand new. I have to be certain. I think his wand is obviously reused from the other Koopa Kids that were released. But yeah, he definitely looks like he has all brand new parts. I'll show you next to the other Koopa Kids as well in this review. So let me get this out of the way and we'll get right into Lemmy here. I really like his paint job a lot. And I really like how they painted the magic wand. I think it's probably my favorite paint job so far on all of the Koopa Kids wands. Let's see. So he just has basic hand articulation here. It just it's kind of limited. It just kind of goes around and around in circles like that. Same thing on the other one. And this hand is not open, so you cannot switch hands for the wand. This is kind of like a punching fist. He does have a ball joint here in the shoulders, and then he has it in the legs. He has a really weird leg articulation. It really is kind of limited with how his legs move. You can see it up in there. It doesn't really do much of anything. And he has this pretty wild, super flexible, like springy foot articulation here, and then it spins all the way around, but it is also a ball joint, which is pretty neat. I think the other Koopa Kids have this as well. It does, in my opinion, kind of make them a little bit flimsy standing up, but it's not too bad. Like I said, love the paint decals on this. There is a little bit of sloppiness with glue, like you can see here, where his mohawk is at, and then here it kind of spilled out on the side of his face. One of the most interesting things about these figures, especially compared to these smaller versions, is that like each piece is separate. Like this. Each piece of these is a separate piece, and it's like glued into his head. The eyes are a separate piece. The mouth is a separate piece. The front of his shell is a separate piece. This is all separate, and like these little spikes on his shell are all separate pieces, and I think it's a really cool way to do things. Oh, and his little tail is articulated too, which is a really cool feature, which I almost didn't notice until showing you guys this. I really like that. I don't know if the other kids have. Oh yeah, they do. It's weird. I never really paid too much attention, I guess, to their tails. Iggy's the only one doesn't have an articulated tail, but these other guys do. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And then they even painted the bottom of his feet, which is a nice touch. So yeah, Lemmy's pretty cool. I like him a lot. Really nice addition to the lineup. It's really great getting some brand new characters in the series here. I'm going to show you, I am next to his smaller version here. This is also by Jakks. I do like that they painted the mouth and the shell, the front of the shell, on the smaller version. The bigger version isn't like that, you can see, but it's not too bad. I do like the coloring on that larger version better. but a lot of people think that they just kind of like blew up this little figure and made this, but I can tell there are quite a few differences between the two figures. Like even the shell shape is different and stuff. Even like the spacing on the spikes on his shell, yeah, they're definitely different. Definitely different sculpt. Let's see what else. I feel like I don't know. I feel like his eyes are a little bit bigger on the larger version too, compared to the smaller one. It's pretty cool. Oh, and his wand is definitely better than the smaller version. The paint job, like I said, is really nice on that. What else? What else? Obviously, the articulation's gonna be better. And the little guy, he just goes up and down. They're just kind of like pegs in there, you know, like old school action figures. Anyways, so we're gonna get this little guy out of here. We're gonna set the Lemmy back up, and I want you to see what he looks like next to the other Koopa Kids. So I'm gonna bring in Ludwig here, so you can see the size differences. And I'm gonna bring in Iggy. Iggy's like the biggest so far. Like I said, you can see these. Ludwig has the tail back there. He's a little top heavy. His hair is like a solid piece of plastic. So Iggy obviously has a tail, but his is not articulated because of the way he is sculpted. Let's see here. And each one of these guys comes with their magic wands, which is cool. Oops. Apparently they don't like Lemmy too much. They want to knock him over. Anyways, so there you go. And then here's Bowser Jr. So these are all the, my goodness, these are all the Koopa Kids that have been released so far. If I can get Iggy to stand up here, at least sit and behave. Typical, right? Okay, there you go. Nice little family portrait of all of them together so far. I'm pretty sure, I think I saw Wendy or someone is coming out next like that. I think it's one of the other brothers actually, though. I can't remember. But they are definitely filling in some gaps in my want list, so that is fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.